so relaxed.
It's like 40 degrees here today. It is stupid hot. But it's hot like this, you go to the beach. This is where we are right now. We're gonna go exploring the island. All right, day 2, Koh Samet. Rented some scooters. We said we wanna rent the blue ones. As you can see, no blue. Whatever. Hope this doesn't come off my head. What'd you do? Neck muscles are too strong, Joe. Whee! It's a hot one outside, but today we're just gonna cruise around the island, Koh Samet. Got some beautiful blue water here, and we're just gonna check out some beaches along the way. All right, so one of the cool things about Koh Samet is, like, you drive 5 minutes, you come down, and there's these beautiful little, like, places off the road that you can just stop and visit. I'm trying to get some of these waves are pretty big, as you can see. Love it. Hi. What do you think of our trip to Koh Samet so far? Thumbs up.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, this is why we came.
Weekends like this.
This is why we came. You need a break. You need a break from COVID. Just need a mental reset. Come to Koh Samet. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. All right, left eye and I look like a couple of idiots with our GoPro on.
Yep, the other tourists here, the other parades are looking at us like retards.
Yeah, but we're chasing sunsets here. So this is what we got. Chasing some sunsets here in Thailand. These other people had that idea as well. They beat us to it. So I don't know. What do you think, buddy?
Let's go to the peak. Let's go up the top.
All right, point. Some play-by-play. We're chasing sunsets in Koh Samet. Apparently this is a popular idea because when we came here earlier there was no other bikes, and now there's a ton. This guy's cracking a beer, but after he drove, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
And
just so you guys, if you've never flown Japan Airlines, highly suggest this beer.
And a great airline, just to
a great airline, great beer. I asked you.
All right, and so we'll show you something. So we're gonna check it out. We got this thing that's gonna come down in the sky and get behind the water. It's called a sunset, in case you weren't aware. This guy's still wearing his GoPro like an idiot. And beer in tow. And here we go. We got a bunch of other people here too. So let's check it out. Your GoPro?
Yeah.
Your GoPro is off.
Nice.
It's cool that you're still wearing it though. Okay, so we were here earlier. Pretty cool place. We got the sunrise viewpoint and the sunset. So considering that it is night, we're gonna go right. And in case you didn't know what a sunrise or sunset is, they got a little arrow pointing up for sunrise and a little arrow pointing down for sunset. Thank you. I wasn't sure. Okay, so we were here earlier. Left guy talking to himself on his GoPro. This is the sunset viewpoint. It's pretty cool. We're gonna check it out. I'll show you what's going on.
I wanted to interrupt this video just to say a few things because we stopped on the road many times, and unfortunately, I don't know, hopefully through editing I got some of the wind out, but the wind was so brutal, which was actually really nice because it felt like 45 degrees out there in Koh Samet, so the wind was kind of a welcome addition, but it makes it really hard to hear on the audio. So every time we stopped along the island, I was kind of talking about the places. But what I wanted to say, if you go to Koh Samet, and you definitely should because it has some of the nicest water, and the days we were there, the weather was perfect. But if you're going to do it, what you need to do is rent a bike. So we walked up and down the street. There was like a bike shop literally every 20 meters. And for one day, for 24 hours, 200 baht. Now, if you're wondering how much 200 baht is, that is eight Canadian dollars for a 24-hour bike rental, 8 Canadian dollars. Now, the beautiful thing about riding around Koh Samet is you're not worried about dying every 30 seconds like you would be everywhere else when you drive in Thailand. It's actually a beautiful trip. I mean, I think we got around the island in like 2 or 3 hours, and we were stopping everywhere we could because the views are phenomenal. Just with what's going on with COVID, there's not many people there either. We went like the day it reopened, so there wasn't very many people. But if you want to find a nice private beach, you can find a private beach basically anywhere on the island. So, you can just pull off on the side of the road, walk a little bit, and you can find a nice private beach and some of the nicest water I've ever seen. It's really unfortunate we had Left Eye's drone, but it's still kind of a work in progress with figuring out the video settings to make sure that the picture quality shows up the way we want it to. So I really hope we can get some of that water on this video to really show you how amazing it was. We went on a long weekend for us in Canada, so having those 3 days just to explore the island was phenomenal. Also, one more thing before I forget. Something really cool happened at Koh Samet that had nothing to do with Thailand or travel. It's actually a pretty wild story. So if you're interested in hearing about it, reach out to me, message me, whatever. But I managed to get into $1,000 buy-in poker tournament completely free, and ended up winning $6,000 on this trip to Koh Samet. So a major shout out to Left Eye, because I tried drinking an entire bottle of Hong Tong in about 20 minutes. And so I started passing out while this poker tournament's going on. So Left Eye made sure that I was still, responsive, I guess. And I couldn't have done it without him. So cool thing about this is we actually split the money, which obviously I couldn't have won the 6,000 without Left Eye. So major shout out to Left Eye. Ended up being a super great weekend. Splitting $6,000. That was pretty cool. So just wanted to throw that in. We might actually have some videos of that night. I'm not sure. I was passed out for part of it, so who knows?
We're not going there. What? No. Driving around the island all day, and there's little viewpoints everywhere. So we jump off our bike, we stop, and we get really tired because we're fat, out of shape, and it's hot. So we're gonna check it out. This is day one. We just got here. Well, if you like romantic stuff, and you like scenery, you can come to Koh Samet, and they have these little. Just pull off the highway somewhere and come check out the scenery. And good thing about Koh Samet is they have children's activities as well. So if you want to go on a swing, they got nice little swings. It is, look at that thing, hot though. It is so hot. So make sure you have some anti-perspiration and shit like that. But anyways, I don't know if you can see how greenish blue this water is, but it's pretty nice. Yep, it's pretty nice. Relax, enjoy some sun. Just pull off anywhere on the road. Find some nice water. And hot. Okay, so driving around in Koh Samet, like I said, was a lot better than driving around the rest of the country. Literally, when you're driving around Thailand, most of the time that goes through my head is, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. But Koh Samet is nice because there's not a ton of traffic. There's a little bit, but they have these speed bumps everywhere, so you can't really go that fast. The roads are narrow, they're tight, but elsewhere in Thailand, not only are they narrow and tight, but they're also extremely crowded. And people just pass. Doesn't matter if there's oncoming traffic, people just pass in Thailand. So it was actually really nice riding around in Koh Samet. Normally I probably wouldn't have my GoPro on, but you know, there was no helmets. They didn't even rent the bikes with helmets. And as you can see, driving's not too bad. It's pretty nice actually. But elsewhere, you're driving around and it's just another distraction. So, but what I wanted to do is just kind of show you, you know, this is kind of the drive. You know, you drive around, you have these little turnouts, you stop from time to time. You'll run into like a little village or town every once in a while, and that's about it. There's stray dogs everywhere. We didn't really see much on Koh Samet, surprisingly, because they're literally everywhere in Thailand. There's one on the right hand side, if you saw that. But you'll see here, this is how people drive in Thailand. I'm going to show you how a Thai person drives. I'm going to pass this cyclist. There's a corner coming up. Doesn't matter. You just pass them, and it's an adventure. You know, it's second highest road fatalities 4 years in a row. After driving here and seeing some of the crazy stuff that happens, I am not surprised. That stat does not surprise me whatsoever. So we've done a couple of other road trips since going to Koh Samet. I will say at the time we went to Koh Samet, best thing we've done in Thailand up to this point is go to an island. Unfortunately, we were restricted for about 6 weeks where we couldn't even really leave Pattaya. They say you can't really leave anyway. We just went. It got reopened. We went like the first day. It's kind of a surreal experience because normally this island's packed, but it's kind of a surreal experience because all the beaches were pretty much empty. There's a few other people on the island, so it's a unique experience traveling during COVID, where you get to see a very touristy area with not very many people around. So what I want to do is just show you kind of the views that we saw after pulling off to some of these beaches. So I'm gonna play some music here. Enjoy this water. It's unfortunate. The cameras really don't do it justice, and it's so hot and so beautiful. It's a really relaxing place. I definitely want to go back. I want to see what it's like during high season. But as a reminder, if you like this content, there's going to be much more of this type of stuff because we can't do the crazy stuff we wanted to do just with everything that's going on with COVID. So we've kind of been sightseeing. We've been jumping on our bikes, just driving around Thailand, just seeing the beauty of the country. There's a lot more beautiful stuff to come, a lot more unique stuff than just islands. But hope you enjoy.
De poesías, cuentos, mi amor, yeah. El amor es tan corto, olvidarte, no, yeah. Los dos amamos de más, enamorado de tu mirar y tú de otra. Porque eres así, ya sé, que lo que es. Para ti fue una aventura y yo, bebé, quería ser tu Romeo la última vez. Te juro que la última vez. Ser doble cara está de moda. El egoísmo a ti te ahoga y tus mentiras. No dejo que eso siga. Prefiero un te odio más un te quiero que no sea de verdad. Estoy bien, eso es lo que digo, pero me duele si respiro. El problema no es que ya no haya nada, sino la verdad que nunca pudiste decirme. Yeah, yeah.
As you can see, there's other people that are checking it out. So maybe we'll go introduce ourselves to some other folks that are also checking out the sunset. How's that beer?
Delicious.
Awesome.
Highly recommend.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
The view here, I could get used to this every day. Sounds of the waves crashing in, rolling in over the rocks. It's hard to tell the beautiful colors of the water here, but earlier today was gorgeous. There was 6 different colors of water when we were here earlier looking out. Oh, those two are having a little romantic date down there. They're like, I'm gonna get splashed with the waves as the tide comes in. I'm gonna watch the sunset come down. May or may not get a blowy on the rocks. You can see this, but we come here to watch a nice little beautiful sunset. Me and my, I don't know what he is, I'm his bae, so he's my beau, I guess. Beau, you're my beau, you're my man?
Yeah, but do you know what bae stands for?
No, I'm not fucking hip.
But you know what the term.
Well,
So bae is BAE, right?
yeah,
So BAE, and I might be wrong on this too, but it's before anyone else. So you're my bae. Before anyone else, I got you.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, then you're my bae too then. Sorry, Ash, Mike.
I taught you something.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So
I just learned what
was like,
TBH
what's
was.
that for?
Beau? You're my beau. You're my, I don't know, okay, you're my boo?
Ooh, yeah, that's.
You're my boo. Hey, and on the bright side, no lover squirrel today.
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday, holy. Yesterday was almost like moving out, like going home, getting on a boat. All because he was wrong.
Okay. We don't need to be
They're shit. I'm ordering new ones. So, do you want some? I think they're like $35 Canadian for these. And like I pay Usually I pay like 90 for these, so 35 is a good price, man.
I've already been to Thai hospital once. I don't know if
No, one's enough. Oh, we can. I turned you on so we could see the little rays of shooting up through the cloud. You could kind of see one. I don't know, maybe. Kind of see one and a couple other ones, maybe. But like this is typical in Thailand for myself, anyway. I found where I go to watch beautiful sunsets in like the most epic spots in the country here to see them, and they're a bust. The cloud rolls in all the time. All the time. I went to a place and I paid 860 baht for supper, which is not very much for what I ate, but it was very expensive for Thailand. But it was supposed to be, it's right at the best place in Pattaya to watch the sunset. And they should also advertise that it is one of the worst places to eat in Thailand because it was not very good, especially for the dollar amount that I paid. But same thing, cloud rolled in, cover the sun, right in about the same time, same situation, just buried the sun, can't see nothing. And I'm looking out in the gray again. But this time I got my bow with me, my boo. Hey.
I don't know what BO stands for.
Well, bow is, I don't know. I think bow is like man. Like,
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, you're filming this right now.
Yeah, it's on.
Filming right now, so we
It's
can't
filming.
have arguments about the.
I don't know. We'll just Google it.
That's not as fun. We can't
Well, but we got to know what it is.
have a 30-minute.
Oh, everybody at home is gonna know my password now.
Oh, you can cut that out. It's not like it's live recording.
Yeah, I know.
But, like,
Bow. What
I bet.
does bow mean? 10? Okay. Oh, BO, body odor. Nope, that's not what I'm thinking.
Not a cloud in the sky here or there.
No, I know. But I know, it's clear everywhere but where the sun is. Like, look at clear above me. Look at, we could take a beautiful shot of the moon, but not of the sunset. Okay. Oh, well, that's boo. Oh, maybe it is boo. Maybe I just say boo because I'm old. I don't know. Yeah, I'm learning something every day.